because these things are like rattle boxes. They literally like. Good morning and welcome to Garage. That's right, guys. If you look behind me and you read that, we're on your favorite project. That's the SCUMBUG project. And we're getting it ready for, well, as you can tell, the Baja. You know we did it last year.
Tomorrow, we leave for Baja.
So we bought the cheapest running Baja bug we could find. And it's rad. Whoa, oh shit dip. Sure to ruin your day at speed.
Show us more, downhill, wide open.
Leave it to BJ, get completely loose.
Would you race our class 11 with us next year?
Oh yeah. Came to Mexico to apparently die.
Cross this.
Are you fucking out of your mind?
So this just happened.
Time to head north.
Woo. And we gotta do it better this year. In order for us to make it even possible to get that pile down to the Baja, we gotta get some things done. That's right, the good old whiteboard. The first thing we need to do, our favorite, strip that car, get her naked, get her ready, get her clean, get her starting from a fresh, what do you say, a start from the beginning or something, or a fresh start? We're gonna give it a fresh start. It's had a rough few years and it needs like a once over. So we're gonna remove the motor and trans, get that old girl out of there, possibly get a new one. We'll probably show you that by the end of the day. Remove all the electrical, because you know Brad and electrical. We'll get the saws all out and we'll just like tear it out from front to beginning. You'll see it, it'll come out like in a wad. And clean up all the carcass of the car. Basically, this is a 73. So from 73 till now, which I'll give you an idea, that's 45 years. Of dirt, dust, and all other good stuff. We're gonna clean out of the car. We're gonna get all the carpet out, seats out, pressure wash it, and make it super, super clean so that we're ready for that new stuff that we're putting in. So let me go ahead and grab this thing and show you guys what we're gonna do. First of all, this old motor here, she's gotta go. Gotta get rid of this corny ass thing that they call it a rear deal, or I don't know, something. I don't know, that thing's gotta go. Horrible motor. That ain't no good. Gotta get rid of that transmission. That ain't no good. Gotta get rid of those axles. That ain't no good. And definitely not those shocks or those control arms. That ain't no good. So all that's gonna come out. BFG was nice enough to help us out last year. So we're gonna step it up and go for another BFG tire, just a little bit bigger. And you'll notice that when we put the rear axle on, the center here will actually be kicked back to the center here. So we won't be dragging these fenders like we did last year. As well as, this is a pretty stock interior. I mean, nobody wants to go through the desert with the carpet and the big fluffy seats and, you know, the back seat that's gonna kill you because it always comes flying forward. So we're gonna tear all of this out, as well as get rid of these windows so that we can get the roll cage welded in there all properly. We're probably gonna do another rack, maybe not this one, but something also versatile. We're gonna get rid of the front window. We're gonna reuse this same piece here, but all of this is gonna be new. Everything here, this beam, these shocks, that steering, this steering box is all gonna be new. We're gonna put all new, better, taller, stronger, new front bumper that doesn't look like it went through 16 fences, and probably lights that don't look cross-eyed. But we're gonna get all of this stuff taken care of in 5 working days, guys. Check that out. Day 1 is gonna be strip. You're gonna see us work so hard to get this thing smashed out of nothing. So, just hold on, guys. Let me get my head cam on. Let me get these cameras set up. You're gonna watch me tear through a Baja real quick. All right, here you go. We're gonna pull it straight out. Okay, you ready? Yeah. Shake it. Woo!
got lips in here. Clean it up. Clean her up. You don't want all this flying around when you're doing 60 for Baja.
After we put these panels on, we're gonna take foam and foam fill inside here because these things are like rattle boxes. They literally like
Just like that.
Really, was that necessary?
Where we at, Brad?
All right, guys, this is probably one of my favorite projects because I've done a lot of these. And where we're at right now is we've got everything out of the car. We've got all the interior out, we got the motor out, we got the front end off, and the last little bit is getting the tranny out. Once we get the transmission out, we're gonna hit this shell with the pressure washer and make it squeaky clean. Because tomorrow we get our roll cage, and me and a special guest are gonna hit this roll cage hard and try to get this roll cage done in 2 days. That's right, a complete class 516 roll cage in 2 days. So bear with us, we're gonna bust ass, but we will be working super hard on this and trying to get what we can done.
Yeah, Casey. Yeah.
You know, we've been working on SCUMBUG, and well, that's right, that new heartbeat just pulled up. It's a good friend of mine. How you doing, Chris? What do you got for me? Oh man, is this ready to go to the Baja?
Absolutely, baby.
That does look a whole lot nicer than what we just took out, I'll have to say. Go over a little numbers on this one.
2110, 9-to-1 compression, full counterweighted crank, full balance, SEMA forged pistons, ported and polished, 42 by 37 heads, 44 IDF, full race intake manifold.
Full flow. And you said this will run off the Mexico pump gas. It's designed to run off Mexico pump gas.
Yep.
So that's kind of the key to all the Baja motors.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, and one of our big things is staying in this 516 class, which I know this is a little spruce, but
Right.
car-wise, that class.
Absolutely.
Well, thank you so much.
Not a problem, Brad.
Then let's get to some pressure washing. All right, guys, you can see what we've gotten done. We really killed it. Thanks to Casey and all the guys around here, we stripped her down bare minimum. As you can see, it's clean. Motor's out, tranny's out. Got all the miscellaneous junk that we don't need in the car out. All of the interior, seats, carpet, headliner, door panels, dashboard, all the stuff that you're not gonna need for Baja is gone. And the next step will be retrofitting that cage in here. This is where we're gonna end today. So to start the next episode, we're going to put a cage in it and have a special guest help us out because Brad ain't so good at cages. I'm not gonna blow it right now, but we have probably one of the bug gurus coming to help us out, or at least one of my bug gurus. And everything that we got out of the car is all neatly laid out right along here. So it's a stock Volkswagen bug transmission. We won't be using a bug tile transmission no more. We are gonna be using a Volkswagen style. It's just a bus, it's not a bug. So it's a little stronger. And then same with the motor. We're gonna be using a stock Volkswagen style motor. The only difference is this is single port and we're gonna be running dual port. So it has 2 holes right here instead of 1 hole. But again, almost similar to the same motor, a 1600, which is in the 1600 class, and a Volkswagen tranny, which is in the Volkswagen tranny class. We also are gonna be sticking with Volkswagen style suspension. In order for it to be in this class, we can't modify it and go outside of what's regularly Volkswagen. We're going to go ahead and they're called 3x3s and they're arms, they're rear control arms. We're gonna get Volkswagen style control arms, just a little longer and a little wider. So it still uses the style of suspension that Volkswagen runs with, which is the class that we're in. It's just a little nicer and a little better. And then same with the front. We're gonna run all factory Volkswagen style suspension, just with a little nicer shock and coilover. As of for today, we are done. We are El Complete. We're gonna start this tomorrow, and we're gonna call this a wrap. Man, hold on, let me get some spit in my mouth. Why are you standing back over there, Nelson? Really? That's a wrap! You could get like handicapped by driving this car. This car will cause internal hemorrhaging.
This is a dude who actually has a handicap placard.